He's helped the Czech Republic win a world championship and had the honor of representing his nation at the Olympics. Now Pavel Kubina is setting his sights on professional hockey's ultimate prize. On this edition of Inside the Lightning, the former 7th-round draft pick talks about being part of a team that has turned itself into one of the league's elite franchises, dealing with the pressure and expectations that come along with success, and what it would mean to the Lightning to get a shot at Lord Stanley's Cup. Well, Pavel, in the National Hockey League, do you prefer frozen water or warm water? You have to absolutely love and relish living here in Florida.
Oh yeah, warm water, definitely. I get drafted in '96 with this team, Tampa Bay, and that was my favorite team. Before I get drafted, I told my agent I want to get drafted by Tampa Bay, and that happened. So I was very happy about it, and in next cup, '96 I get drafted, and '97 I had first chance to play for this team, and that was like a little miracle for me, a little dream, and just like this weather, the town. I live in St. Pete, but I play for Tampa Bay, but it's same, and I like it.
Let me ask you this. Is it difficult to maintain your focus living here in a warm weather environment, say in Florida with the palm trees and the like, as opposed to, say, in Edmonton, where all you do is focus on hockey? How distracting is that? How much of a challenge is it to the men on this team?
Oh, for me it's a benefit because I'm used to that. But for some guys, I remember 4 or 5 years ago, we get a lot of trade on this team, and some guys, couldn't stand 80, 85 degrees before a game, and some guys went play golf before a game, the day before a game, and it's not good for you. If you go play golf for a whole day and next day you play, you will feel a little bit, your body gets sore, and you gotta know what to do. You don't want to spend a whole day on the sun before a game. You gotta take care of your body, and I like this weather. I can't complain. I don't have any complaints.
All right, then, what is the best part of living in Florida?
Well, it's first of all, it's so relaxing. You don't have to go on a boat. You just can see, outside, and just see the boat, see the water. It's so relaxing, and if I don't have too much time during the season, but after the season, I get a lot of time to go on a boat, on a jet ski, and it's so much. It's a lot of fun. You're there by yourself. You can go out, 10, 15, 20 miles on the oceans, nobody around you, just the sun and water, and like I say, it's so relaxing, and helped me improve in my hockey game. I'm clearing my mind.
Well, it really is a world away from a crowded arena, the large crush of the crowd, and the rough and tumble, the hard checking of the National Hockey League, the game you play night in and night out.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to clear my mind, and it's so relaxing. And when I was growing up back home in the Czech, I always like water. I like fishing. So I was on the lakes, on a boat, and I was doing stuff like that a lot. Always around the water, and now I'm here at Zinnenberg. It's the ocean, and I own a little boat, and it's incredible.
I see the jerseys that you wear, the sweaters, as we say in hockey. Number 13 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 23 that you wore for the Czech Republic, and at the All-Star game. Is there any significance for you in those numbers?
Well, I always want to wear 13, but at the All-Star game, Mats Sandin's got 13, and he's older, more experienced than me, so I didn't have a chance, beat him for my number. And for the Czech national teams too, I was too young, and we had the older guys on the team who wants to wear 13, so no chance. But when I get older, over 30, I'm gonna have my 13 every game, even every game All-Star, or if I have a chance again to be there, hopefully. And for national team, I always want to wear 13, but sometimes you gotta give it up for the older guys.
Your first season in the NHL was 1998-99. The Lightning that year, let the record show, won all of 19 games. How difficult was that season for you?
Oh well. We had Phil Esposito as a GM, and he drafted me, actually, Phil. and Jacques Demers was a head coach, and I remember that year me and Vincent Lecavalier played. That was our first year as the rookies, and we had a lot of older guys on a team. I think me and Vincent, we were only young puppies on a team, and other guys. I remember Tucker and Wilkie. They were around 23, 24, and other guys, Pupa. You know, I remember Renford, Clark, over 30 years old. So that was another experience year for me, and just we were losing so many games, but still, you know, I was learning the game, experience, stuff like that, and it was I was happy I'm playing in NHL.
Well, was there a particular moment, an instance, a game in your career when you realized not only could you play in the National Hockey League, but you could do it at a high level and you were in it for the long haul?
Oh, well, a lot of people always told me, you got so much talent. So, you know, I knew there is something, but probably the first year I played in NHL, I played 70 games, and I scored some goals, and I was playing power play, penalty killing. I was playing around 19, 20 minutes a game. So I told myself, you know, you got a chance. You know, this is only first year, but you got a chance to be good in this league. And I was working hard, you know, during the season in the summer just to get better. So that probably the first year.
On a hockey team, and particularly on this hockey team, it's the responsibility of everybody to take care of business at both ends of the ice, both offensively and defensively. Now, how hard is it for you to balance your desire to get involved at the offensive end and knowing what you have to do back at the blue line?
Well, I was always offensive defenseman, and that's my job. My job, first of all, it's a defense, but it also is an offense too. And you know, I got a lot of chances on a power play. You know, shoot from blue line or one-timers, and this year, you know, it's just I injured a right. You know, Richie, he find me a couple of times for empty netters. Marty Senwick, Corey Stillman, those guys just pass the puck so good. You know, sometimes it's easy to score, and you know, this year I get my confidence back. You know, because last year I had a little problem with the scoring, and I couldn't get any goals. I still had some chances last year, but I couldn't bury those chances. And this year, you know, that they go in. So, like I said, I enjoy right, and it's a matter about the winning. You know, we're winning so many games, and we are one of the toughest team in NHL, and that's what is so much fun about.
As a defenseman, is it an advantage to be bigger, to have a great deal of size, or at times can it present problems?
Oh, well, I think for defense, it's better. If you play defense, it's better to be bigger, taller guy. So I think when you want to play defense in the National Hockey League, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", it's a very good height for you. And you know, between 210 and 245, 250, you know, it's a good way you can go with it. But myself, I'm 6'4", 240, and that's what I've been in the last 2-3 years, and that's the way I like.
He's always been the kind of guy who likes to compete. He likes to be in on the offense, as you can tell. And you know, I think last year, you know, he came off signing a big contract, and he put a little extra pressure on himself. And you know, I'm sure last year he wasn't happy with the year he had, even though the team did well, and you know, he came through in playoffs for us last year defensively. But you know, this year he's really blossomed. I think he's having fun playing again. You know, and you know, sometimes you lose the fact that you know, it is a game and you're supposed to have fun doing it.
When I first got here, everything was fairly individualistic, right from the coaching mentality down through, and that hurts too when you're trying to do everything yourself. And I think maybe he got caught up in that a little bit. And now they stress team, and you know, working together defensively, offensively, and he's done nothing but flourish since that's happened.
Pavel, we all enjoyed watching All-Star Weekend from St. Paul, especially the skills competition. That had to be a whole lot of fun. Did you believe you could hold your own against some of those guys?
Oh, well, I saw the lineup for the hardest shot. I saw Blake, Pronger, those guys over there, Serey from Montreal. I said it's gonna be tough, but I knew I can shoot around 100 miles per hour, and I just gave my best, and I ended up with 101 miles, .2, I think. That was exactly the number. So, but I was third. I didn't win that. I didn't win that competition, so I wasn't that happy.
Now, you played in big games, you played in playoff games. Were there jitters? I mean, what were your nerves or what were your emotions going up against some of these superstar all-stars?
I didn't know too many people on our team. I know only Lang, Jagr, and O'Coin, and of course Marty St. Louis. So I knew only 4 guys. And you know, when you're around the players like Marc Messier, Jeremy Roenick, Jagr, you know, you always get a little nervous, and I didn't know what to accept out of that. There's you know, super skills game, different parties, a lot of interviews, pictures. You know, just first years. I think this is the hardest year over there, but I enjoyed it. I had so much fun, and I was just proud to be there.
Pavel, you signed a big contract prior to last season, and then struggled at times. And on the heels of that, the fans got on you a bit at the Forum. How difficult was that for you personally to deal with?
Oh well, last year the fans were very tough on me, and I don't think they were right because I always trying to go out there and doing my best, you know. But last year I understand what they were doing, because I wasn't scoring any goals. I wasn't productive offensively, and you know, even defense wasn't that good for the first half a season, and they were on me because I was always talking about me, you know, about my potential to be all-star and be a leader and be the best player on the ice. And you know, if I had a bad game, they let me know, you know, in the newspaper or the fans. And the last year, maybe that was one of those things that they care about you, you know. They wanna show you, they wanna let you know that they're not happy with you. So I was taking that the good way. You know, I still was a little disappointed. You know, my own fans were on me, but you know, I took the good way, and I think that they back on my side again.
Does this hockey team now, the Lightning, have a sense of what it means to be among the elite teams in the National Hockey League? To be mentioned with the likes of the Devils, the reigning Stanley Cup champions, Ottawa, Philadelphia, Colorado?
Oh, well, I think everybody knows, because we got a lot of points and in the regular season, and we're right there with the top teams. We beat Philly, you know, 4 times. We beating Toronto, all those teams, the top teams in the NHL, and I think everybody respect Tampa Bay, our team, and everybody's trying to beat us right now.
What's the old adage, to appreciate how beautiful the view is at the mountaintop, you've had to go through the depths of despair. Now, having the fans boo you and having had this team struggle, what's it like now to be considered and to hear fans and experts talk about the Lightning having an opportunity and a chance to win the Stanley Cup?
You know, we grew up as a hockey team. We've been here so long. You know, if I look myself, Vincent, Brad Richard, Marty St. Louis, Javi Bulin, Modin, Kalimor Saric, we've been here. We grew up from the kids to the real players in the NHL, and we grow up everybody grow up as a person, you know, to be a great person in a hockey league and learn how it is to play for a team. And we were growing up as a person and also as a team. So that's very important. And like I said, we've been together for 4 or 5 years, some guys. And that's a key, because we are like a little family around, you know. It's not too many changes on this team, you know. When Jay Feaster took over, 2 or 3 trades maybe, and we didn't give up. We never give up, you know, any core player, or we always give up draft picks or young guys. So I think that's from our manager. It's a great job.
Pavel, can you talk about the red sweater of the Czech Republic and how much it means to you, what it means to wear that in the World Championships and win the tournament?
Well, that was one of my dreams, play for a national team, and if you play a world championship back home, it's a very big deal for our country. Everybody's watching world champion, Olympics, and especially if you play for them. And if you win, the fans going crazy about it, and I was very proud, and to be out there and wear the red jersey and play for my country, because I grew up over there as a player, and I want to bring something back to that country, and representative Czech Republic in any tournaments. It's a great honor for me, and anytime I have a chance, I will play for my country.
Well, how does hockey compare in the Czech Republic with that of some of the nations you must compete against? Germany, Sweden, Finland?
I think, like you said, there is a couple of countries. There's like 5 countries: Sweden, Finland, Czech, Russia, and Slovakia. Those 5 countries are the best. It's hard to beat any out of those countries.
There was a time, however, when players who arrived here from Europe were considered highly skilled, yet not very physical. Has that perception changed in the NHL?
Oh, well, first of all, the European hockey is a little different. If you go see any league back in Europe, the ring, it's the ice service, it's much bigger. So there is not too many battles. Not too many body checks over there. It's a more skills hockey over there, more.
Because of the size of the ice?
Because of the size of the ice, and it's a little different hockey. This National Hockey League is the best league, from the world, and the best players from Europe come in here, and then competing with the Canadians, Americans, Europeans, Russians. So this league is unbelievable, and if you see European teams, Czech won Olympics '98, then they won '99 World Championship, 2000 World Championship, 2001. So the European team doing the great job, and especially Czech team. It's up there all the time, every tournament. They know Czech is one of the favorites.
You also had the honor of playing for the Czech Republic in the 2002 Olympic Games in Salt Lake City. Can you describe what it was like to be a part of that team?
Oh, well, I think we had the best Czech hockey team ever. Because if I remember our team, Hasek in the net, Jágr, Lank, Eliáš, those guys, Hajduk, they are top guns in NHL teams, and we were unlucky because we lost to Russia in the quarterfinal, 1-0, and we end up over 50 shots. I remember we hit a post a couple of times, crossbar. We couldn't score, empty nets. I remember Hobby, our goalie, Hobby Bowen, was unbelievable in that game, and he just kept Russia in that game, whole game, and he had a shutout. And like I said, we were unlucky. Because in the past, the 3 past years, I remember we were winning everything. Even the other teams were playing better, but we still won those games. So I think our luck dropped a little bit, and we were just unlucky that game, because if you end up over 50 shots and the other team has got 17 and 18, and they have 1 or 2 chances and they win 1-0, it's just no luck in a game like that.
And while obviously you take a great deal of pride in playing for the Czech Republic, when you put on that lightning sweater, everything seems to change. Case in point, Jaromír Jágr, teammate. You play with him in the summer. You've known him, you're a good friend. But a year ago, in the postseason, you lit him up.
When I put the uniform, our jersey on, I have no friends on the other teams. If it's a countryman or even if it's my brother, I don't care. I'm playing for this team, and I'm proud of I can play for this team, because this team gives me a chance to be in an NHL. I don't want to be anywhere else. I want to be here, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm competing about the best players, and I don't care if it's if it's a guy from Czech or if it's from my family, I'm playing hard and trying to give 100% over there to help us win a hockey game.
As a European player, what is more prestigious, winning the World Championships or the Stanley Cup?
Oh, well, I want to win a Stanley Cup. I won a World Championship, and you know, my first 3 years here on this team, I didn't have a chance to play in the playoffs. I didn't have a chance to compete in. I love to, but I didn't have a chance, and so I end up playing for a national team after season. You know, so if I have no chance to play for Tampa Bay in the playoffs, you know, and a coach from national team call me and say, could you play for national team for 2 weeks, whatever, in Germany or in Sweden for us? Of course, I'm gonna say yes, but you know, if I have a chance to play here, I want to win a Stanley Cup, and that's my dream, and I want to win with this team, with the Tampa Bay.
There's a wonderful tradition in the National Hockey League that if you win the cup, each player gets to keep the cup for a day. So, Pavel, when you win the Stanley Cup, where are you going to take it?
Well, I probably first couple of hours I would bring that cup to my hometown. Actually, it's like a little village called Genovice, and bring the cup over there because it's like 1,500 people from that town, and I like to bring the cup over there because I know everybody over there, and I would like to see the people to touch a Stanley Cup and see the Stanley Cup over there because they never had a chance to see the Stanley Cup. So that would be first thing I would do, and after that, I don't know, I still got to think about it.
When he first played here, I'm sure it was about, can you put points on the board, maybe can you score a goal? And then we had to come in here and say, look, it's important not just to get points, but to play good defensively. And he really has stepped up to the plate. I think he's good defensively, but he's managed to put his points on the board as well. And he makes big plays at key times of the game.
Kubina could have a wrangling. Kozlov trying to chase it. Kubina!